So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. The action has already started. Played out to the right. That has been cut short. So Nilsson's getting a start here.
Well, it's hardly a surprise, Peter, when you consider just how much natural ability he has.
It's great for us.
Yeah, and let's hope we get to see the best of this mercurial talent.
Well, just a delight to watch, isn't he, when he's making those runs?
Yeah, and in this day and age where inverted wingers are the norm, he's someone who can hark back to the old days.
Shapes to shoot! Schneider. And it's Guardiola. Nilsson.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's picked his way through. That is lovely. Closing in on goal. They've got to be quick to recover this. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's had it taken off him. Olise. Now it's Schneider. Stojkovic.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And that is expertly dealt with.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Oh, shooting chance! Goal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Adams calmly anticipates.
Inter really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Aldair.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and
can he finish? Goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure.
Has a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Nilsson going full steam ahead down the left flank. And here's Olise, and he's lost his man here. Tries a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And yes, it's him again. 3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Real chance! No mistake! And they're at it again in double quick time. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. Oh, he's been caught on Ivair! Schneider tries to pass it through. Olise aims beyond the defence. Rummenigge! No, that's just wide.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Cafu, Stojkovic, Inter Milan finding their passes. He shifted it to the flank, to Danielson, and it's Xabi Alonso. Davids. Is there any support? He might not need it. Guardiola.
This is the time you need that pace.
No, it's Guardiola. Look at the space here. Stojkovic. Sané. And they win it back again. And the first half is done. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Siamo in svantaggio, ma non ancora sconfitti. Possiamo sicuramente rimontare.
And we're underway again. Inter Milan didn't have a great first half. They need a change of fortune. Shot could be on. And it's Schneider. They're urging him to shoot. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And he's forced to go back. Rijkaard. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that's fabulous. Rummenigge could try cutting inside here. Rummenigge! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. Inter Milan really could have done without this. So this to extend their lead. And they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Opts for safety. Petit. And that has put paid to that. Now it's Olise.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Out to the left it goes. Inter Milan needed that, they really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Big chance! And yes, it's there! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
He has simply been...
He rises! Petit. Stojkovic. Great chance! Oh, denied at the last. And it's Sané. Passing nice and neat. And he's there to retrieve it. Chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Guardiola. Petit. Olise. Danielson. Now can he find... Danielson! Not out the best in the keeper.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 9.
And we have our very first corner.
Numero 6. Numero 24. Xabi Alonso. Numero 11. Lasciano il campo per il numero 15.
They've played it short.
Il numero 8. Fernando Torres. Il numero 17.
Takes the shot.
Il numero 4. Wilshere. Il numero 18. Cambio di giocatore.
Wilshere. And it's Stojkovic. And this is Torres. Rijkaard. Now it's Stojkovic. He can run onto that. He's gone for goal! Oh, it rattles the bar. That's going to go a long way. Olise. Olise will not want to lose out here. Olise! Stojkovic. Olise! Wilshere goes direct. And here's Olise. Danielson. Brilliantly cut out.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. He's got away. Danielson is onto this. Stojkovic could move up a gear here. Mbappe. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Olise. Great vision. And this is... He's having a shot! Stojkovic. He's looking wide. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And this is Berbatov. And the shot! And that has faded wide. Roberto Carlos. It's Wilshere. Stojkovic.
Ci saranno 3 minuti
And
di
the number on the
recupero.
board is 3. And it's Palmer. Petit. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Stojkovic. Palmer. Cafu. And the referee brings it to a close. Inter Milan suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round.
Oggi siamo stati sfortunati.
Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then?